So, what can we do to stop fake service dogs? Well, usually social causes are very complex, and that's why they exist because complex problems, it's difficult to find a simple solution for. When I was writing my essay about fake service dogs, I thought that a simple solution might be ID cards that business owners could ask for, when they're entering the building or the business, just to prove that it's a service dog and not just somebody's pet with a service dog vest on it. Unfortunately, after my interview with the veteran and just more research, I feel like this is actually not that simple. And this is because service dogs assist people with a wide range of disabilities and a wide spectrum of severity in their disabilities. And so when you think about the training that goes into each service dog, it's going to be custom and different for every owner. So how do we put requirements on something that is so different for everybody? And then the other part of this is that service dogs, the idea behind stopping the fake service dogs is that we want to make life easier for people who own service dogs, and maybe imposing more regulations like specific training might actually make it more difficult on them. So I'm not sure that that's the right solution either. I think, like my interviewee said, it comes down to education and awareness. I think, like he mentioned, it would be important for businesses to know their rights, to know the law, and that business owners should be required to educate their staff on laws about service dogs and what their policies are. Because a lot of people don't know that a service dog that enters your business in public, if they're misbehaving, whether it's a fake service dog or a real service dog, you're still legally allowed to kick them out if they're misbehaving, because that puts other people in danger and gives service dogs a bad reputation. A lot of people don't know that, and so they do nothing because they're scared of a lawsuit. And on the flip side of that, you got people who don't know that it's federal law or don't care that it is the law that people with service dogs cannot be denied services just like everybody else, like on Uber and this kind of thing. So I was going to post links to petitions to change the laws about, what people can and can't ask and this sort of thing. But I feel like that might not be the answer. And to be honest, I think that's why it never comes to fruition, because there's all these petitions and, people in political positions that are trying to introduce new bills or whatever it is to change it, and it never ends up happening. And so I don't think that that's the right way to go about it either. I was going to post some awareness pages, like I followed some pages on Instagram that are about stopping fake service dogs. Unfortunately, a lot of these are just people take pictures of people with fake service dogs or find their profile and tag them, and to be honest, kind of cyberbully them. Get everyone to put them down and feel guilty for faking their service dog. Well, I understand where they're coming from, but I don't think that civility with more of this type of incivility is going to make a big positive difference. I think it's going to bring everyone down more. So I think that the biggest thing that people can do is use their voice as an individual. And if they see people or know people who know that are misrepresenting their animal as a service animal, share stories like Kirk and how, these actions, while it might not affect anyone directly, it has this domino effect because people think that it's okay to do. And when you hear about people like Kirk who genuinely need their service animal and have a hard time because of this bad reputation that service dogs have now, maybe you can help shift perspectives on it without placing all these regulations that, maybe people can't afford to have their dog trained in all these different areas when all they need is their dog to be a medic alert dog or a PTSD dog, you know? So, unfortunately, I honestly don't have a solution other than um, civility, spreading awareness, and educating people. And so I'm going to make a video about what is the difference between an emotional support animal and a service dog, because I found when I was researching that was very confusing and unclear. And hopefully I can help clear that up for people.